around 2 weeks I studied on my own, and basically it wasn't working out for me because hello to all my FMG friends. Today I'm going to share my strategy to crack FMGE in my first attempt, and how I scored 200 plus in my first attempt. So let's begin. I graduated in June 2024, and I came back to India in June. I started studying in June and I was doing self study. I decided to study on my own first of all. So I was studying. I studied for 10 to 12 days. Around 2 weeks I studied on my own, and basically it wasn't working out for me because when I was studying, when I was watching any lecture, I wasn't able to complete it in a particular timing. For example, if some lecture is for 3 hours and I would take 5 hours to complete it because I was taking so many breaks in between, and I could not focus. If I have to study on my own, I'm just not that focused. That is problem with me. That's my personal issue. That's my personal problem that which I face. So that's where I decided that it's not going to work out like that. I decided to take live classes. So that's how I decided that I will join some coaching which who provide live classes, live sessions. So I joined Cerebellum, and I started studying from July. It took me 3 months to complete my first read. In 3 months, I just completed the entire syllabus. I followed all the live classes. So what my schedule looked like was, in Cerebellum there are classes which are in the evening. My classes used to be from 5 o'clock in the evening till 11 to 12 o'clock in the night, till the night time. So 5 to 12, let's say 5 to 12 was my class timing, and I used to sit and I used to make notes at that time itself, and I used to complete the entire class at one go. I would not take any break. I would complete the class from A to Z. I would not I just followed it the way they were teaching. I just blindly followed the live classes. Next day, basically, I used to revise whatever they taught me in the previous day. That's how my 3 months looked like. I was just following their schedule. I was blindly following it, and then I completed the first read in around September. Then for in next 2 months I completed my second read, which I finished it around November. My second read was over in November. Then I finished my third read in December in 3 weeks. I took around 3 weeks to complete my third read. Then remaining last 2 to 3 weeks, what I did was I just focused on the subjects in which I was weak. I analyzed all the GTs that which are my weak subjects. Then I just focused on those subjects, and also the subjects which require cramming, a lot of cramming, like PSM or microbiology. In last days I just focused on these subjects which I keep forgetting. I just focused on PYQs and these subjects which are really tough to remember, which I keep forgetting. So one advice would be, you have to figure out what suits you. For example, I am the person जिसको coaching suit की. I am the person who is good with coaching, who can't study on my own. I don't like self study. I mean, I'm not able to follow the schedule if I make my own schedule. That is one thing with me. So that's what, if you are able to study on your own, that's wonderful, that's great. You make your own timetable and study. But if you're not able to do it, then just take any coaching, whichever platform you like. Just take the coaching and go for it. You don't have to waste your time and spend time making time your own timetables if it's not working for you. That is one advice. And the second tip I would give you, that don't miss out on GTs. I gave all the GTs which were in my schedule. I gave literally all the GTs. Even when in if I just had completed 5 subjects also, I just gave the GT anyway. And subsequently my marks were increasing as my syllabus was about to finish. My marks were anyway increasing. So it tells you how much you are improving, and anyway you learn a lot from GT itself, right? And you understand how to solve any MCQ. I mean, it is also an art to solve a MCQ. You have to learn so many things by solving PYQs, by solving GT questions. You learn a lot of things, so don't miss out on GT. It's really, really crucial. So yeah, that's how I passed, and my first attempt, and I scored 204 score. You also follow this. You also follow whatever strategy works for you. That's what I would say. Yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you, and all the best for your preparation.